Learn how to make this awesome firecracker wreath for your door. First, you're going to start by cutting one bolt of 10-inch mesh into 24-inch pieces. I'm going to be ruffling it, and I'm going to be adding 10 pieces to the outer edge of the wreath form and 4 on that inner ring. All of my ribbons are cut into 13-inch pieces, and I'm going to begin adding them in groups of 2 to the outer edge of the wreath form. I have 5 of each of the groupings. Because I put 10 pieces of mesh in that outer ring, I'm going to be adding the ribbon right on top of where I added each of those pieces of mesh. I made a couple awesome firecracker wreath attachments, and I'm just going to figure out where I want them on the wreath, and I'm going to use the pipe cleaner to twist them right onto the wreath frame. Next, we're going to be making a large bow to go on the wreath. I am starting with a 4-inch ribbon, and I'm measuring out 20 inches for the tail. I'm going to slide it down onto the bow maker, and I'm going to twist it, and these loops are 7 inches. So there's a 7-inch mark on the easy bow maker that you can use to measure out the loops. So there's going to be a loop on each side, and then I'm just going to have a short tail coming up the top of the bow. And the next ribbon is a 2.5-inch width, and I'm going to measure out the same length for the tail. And for the loops, I'm just making them slightly smaller so that the striped ribbon shows from behind. Now I'm going to take the piece of wire and I'm going to tie it around the center of the bow, and I'm going to slide the bow off of the bow maker, and I'm just going to push the layers together real good and double knot the wire on the back side. I'm going to figure out where I want the bow on the wreath, and I'm going to use that same wire to just tie it directly onto the wreath form. For the tail, I'm going to kind of eyeball how big of a loop I want right here, and I'm going to pinch across and use the pine branches to twist it on. I'm going to twist the pine around this part and then tuck the pine so it's hidden underneath. And then I'm going to dovetail the ends of the ribbons. Now I have some more ribbons that I cut into 13-inch pieces, and I have them in groups of 3s, and I'm going to go around the top ring of the wreath form, and wherever you see the pine showing, I'm going to add these in. I have 2 different groups of 3s, so I'm going to alternate between the 2 groups as I go around. Next is going to be adding in some ornaments. So I just put a ton of glue on the top of the ornament, and I'm going to push it in wherever there's a gap or there might be pine showing, and a lot of times if I have a tail from a bow, I'll put one right here. I usually add these into wreaths in group of threes, and I kind of make sure they're spread out. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to like it and share it, and leave me a comment. Let me know if you'd like to order a wreath. You can send me a message or visit our website.